Hi and welcome to the dead ball area. We've again teamed up with Rugby Coach Weekly to look at the 2018 Six Nations, and this time round we're going to break down the strike move behind Blair Kinghorn's try versus Ireland in round 4. Now there's some great tries scored in this year's Six Nations. Johnny May's first versus Wales, Teddy Thomas's against Ireland and Sean Maitland's try against England all spring to mind. But while those tries all hinged on moments of brilliance by Farrell, Thomas and Russell respectively, it was the tries scored from strike moves that really jumped out for me this year. Watson's try versus Italy, Standers versus England, and the try we're going to break down this week, Kinghorn versus Ireland. Now it's actually an important try in the scheme of the game. Ireland have dominated the game so far and Scotland are desperately in need of getting back into the match as the last quarter approaches. In fact, they butcher a try just before this, when Hogg overcooks his pass to Kinghorn and it goes into touch. Now whilst their frustration is evident, Scotland are given a second bite of the cherry by way of a penalty from which they opt for a 5-metre scrum in the middle of the field. Now I'm a big believer that set pieces in the 22 are great attacking platforms for backs-based strike moves. First of all, the heavy traffic of the forwards is tied in, leaving it purely a game of utilising that space it's created. And with this scrum on the 5-metre line, Ireland only really have one defensive movement, and that's to come forward to meet Scotland. Again, in the 22, most defences will mirror the opposition attacking formation. But with the scrum so close to the try line and right in the middle, Ireland have to split the defence and wait to see what Scotland do with this midfield formation of Russell, Hogg and Maitland. It's a bad position for a defence to be in. They have to split their resources and then try and react to what Scotland do. Things almost don't go to plan for Scotland though. As the ball comes in, they're looking for channel 1 and it gets trapped and we can see Watson push the ball back into the correct channel. Now this coupled with Ireland wheeling the scrum means the advantage of quick ball before the Irish can react has gone. It's good scrummaging from Ireland who know the bulk of Scotland are to the right, so they will left, moving the ball away from the likely attacking side, trying to get their back row a little closer to the defence. The slow ball and wheeled scrum has an impact on Scotland's timing and Russell goes a little early, actually showing Scotland's hand. And another thing worth noting is that the Irish defence have come up past the 5-metre line despite the ball still being in. Now this constant pushing of the offside line, both in attack and defence by Ireland, was a trademark throughout the championship, allowing them to get on the front foot at crucial moments in the match. Now regardless, Scotland take their chance, and from here it's all about getting their execution spot on. The first thing Scotland need to do is preserve the space out wide, and to do that they need to stop the Irish defenders from drifting. So they use the now familiar block and slide plays. Horn will run this inside line, hopefully halting Aki, and Hogg and Maitland will slide around, taking the screen pass from Russell. Russell brings it to the line, Horn runs just enough of a line to slow down Aki, and Russell hits Hogg out the back. And we can see Russell and Horn's play hasn't quite done the job on the Irish defence. Having made the initial nards, they are now backing off to give time to drift out of the ball. So it's now up to Hogg and Jones to stop that Irish defence drifting any further, so they attack the line. Jones runs a tight line and Maitland again drifts out the back, taking the pass from Hogg. It's just enough to leave Carney with a 2 versus 1. And realising he must make a decision, he understandably goes for the ball carrier, hoping to force a poor pass or a mistake from Maitland. It's a simple take and pass from Maitland and Kinghorn is in. It's a lovely move by Scotland, and if we look at it from behind we can see exactly how well it works. The attacking setup is very clear, and note how the Irish have split their defence and the numbers imbalance makes it 6 versus 5 to the right. Further, we can see that if Horn and Jones are able to isolate Aki and Stockdale, it will leave Kearney exposed. As the move unfolds, look how close to the tackle line Russell executes the pass, and how both Horn and Jones are genuine options for the short ball, not just mindless dummy runners offering nothing. We can see how Stockdale's attention is completely focused on Hogg coming around that corner, and Ireland are struggling to buy time here, so they've started to tread water. They don't want to commit to the tackle because of the overlap, and that drift will buy them time. But by sitting back, they've given all the control to Scotland, who now have the time and space to target the players they want. Scotland again play behind, and we can see Stockdale and Carney's channels are now flooded with a 4 versus 2, prompting Carney to rush out and meet Maitland before he can pass. It's not enough, and you can see Carney's frustration as Kinghorn rides the Ringroses' disparate tackle to score. It's a wonderful move and it shows Scotland's tenacity to turn around from a golden missed opportunity to score off the next move. I think it also showcases the wonderful skills of Scotland's backline, who are for me the most exciting set of backs in the Six Nations. Now that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and supporting what we do. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to thumbs up and to subscribe to stay up to date with future videos and podcasts. You can find me on Twitter and Facebook, and also don't forget to check out Rugby Coach Weekly for tips and coaching drills to help you and your teammates improve. Thanks very much and see you next time.